Hey, everybody.
It's all working.
I know. Hi, guys. We are Camila.
And Marcella.
And this is Revisiting Sunnydale, and we are coming live-ish. From, meaning that we're recording live in front of people in a space.
Staring at us.
That it doesn't happen very often.
Nope.
But it's not being broadcast live, so we're coming live from Millie's Homemade Ice Cream.
How is it?
Here in Pittsburgh.
Good. Yeah.
And,
what'd you get? Lemon.
That's an interesting flavor.
Isn't it?
So we bought, yes, and so we have, this is Caroline. Thank you, Caroline.
And she just brought us the Buffy shake.
They were so kind. First of all, they were kind enough to allow us to post up here in the store and record stuff and talk and hopefully, give people some prizes and things. Mm-hmm. But then they went out of their way and made a special Buffy shake.
Which is delicious.
And what is in the Buffy shake, Marcella?
It is vanilla ice cream, red velvet cake with a chocolate drizzle and whipped cream on top. It doesn't get much better than that.
That is delightful.
It is.
What does get better is the 90s music that is playing overhead. Like, as of this moment, Backstreet Boys is playing, and this is like our college soundtrack.
Yeah. It's in my brain, I was going. Couldn't help it. Little dance in the brain.
So this is amazing. I'm super stoked. All right.
I know.
So it seems like there are like the way that the crowds work here at Millie's, it's like busloads of people get dropped off at a time. That's what I feel like, because it's like big waves, because they'll be like really quiet, and then like a bunch of people will come in at once.
There's like 15 kids about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
All at once. They just orbed in. I don't know where they came from. They just appeared.
I have no idea. Like, you would think like there's like a movie theater somewhere that just got just let out or something, but I don't know. So that's what we're doing. So today, and because this needs to be a family-friendly show, and Marcella and I get a little carried away when we talk about specific episodes, we will not be doing a specific episode today.
No.
We cannot be trusted to talk about episodes of Buffy.
We're not allowed to curse. This is going to be very difficult.
So
we should have put a jar for every time we come close.
Right.
Just shove it with a button or something.
Exactly, yeah. Or, actual change.
Actual money. Cash money.
And then put it towards the podcast. Yes. So we do have a couple of folks here that came specifically for the show. Thank you, ladies.
Yes, thank you.
Totally
so much.
Appreciate the support. And we're going to be giving out some prizes. Marcella and I are going to be talking about randomness.
Yeah.
Random pop culture nonsense. And we'll be playing games for prizes with you guys. So, well, first of all, what I just came across today. What is the show? There's a show with Mr. Echo from Lost and Robin Tooney just started.
The Fix.
The Fix, yes. I started watching that today, and Mark Blucas showed up. So, Mark Blucas is on a new TV show. He plays.
He's so lucky that he's pretty.
But the only thing he said so far, he's had like maybe one line, and he was like, "She's taking the bottle." And it's like he's feeding a goat. Yeah.
Well, at least he's in his farm element now.
Right. And so, and to be fair to Mark, I've only watched the first 20 minutes, so I don't know if he becomes... but she seems like it's going to be like a weird thing. Like, I'm pretty sure that he's Robin Tooney's boyfriend in it, and I think he's going to get cuckolded. Like, So... I don't think it's going to look good. It's not looking good for him.
I don't want another police procedural in my life right now. I'm tired of them. They're just stock shows at this point. I need a little more sci-fi in my life, which is why I started The Expanse, finally.
Wasn't that over?
No. Amazon bought it, so the new season just launched.
Who is in that?
Months ago. No one.
What do you guys watch The Expanse?
No.
Expanse?
Oh. It's beautiful.
Oh.
I just got a 4K TV, so they have it in 4K, and I was like, what warrants 4K?
Right.
Space.
Okay.
Right. It's on Amazon. It's on Prime Video.
So you just got a 4K TV?
Yeah.
So tell me,
my bedroom.
What does warrant 4K television?
Ragnarok. Anything pretty. Like, if it's already Harry Potter will look amazing.
Okay.
And that's why I sit at home and but I own them already. But they'll be in 4K. But I own it already in multiple different formats. Do I really? Yes.
It's such a racket. This entertainment industry is such a racket.
Just when you get it, there is a new format, and you need that new format now. I'll buy it. Eventually. I know me.
Yeah, yes, you absolutely will. Mm-hmm. It's, and that's why I'm so slow to technology, to a lot of technology, because I don't want to have to redo this all over again.
Right.
I just got everything. I was upset when I finally got the box set, the complete box set of all the Saw movies, and then the Jigsaw movie came out. Like, that was, I was like, I just got the actual package. They were all together in one little box. It was fine.
And now it's ruined.
Yeah.
And so now there's nothing you can do.
It's like a box set and then
and
Jigsaw.
one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so again, like, we just got like another slew of folks coming in. Yes.
We've got a new crowd of people that have joined. Hello. We're recording a live show. It's live-ish. Yay!
Oh, hey! Thank you. Have a button.
17. I love it.
Have a button.
Where did you get that?
Online, right?
I love it, right?
I love it. Welcome.
So we got these like 3 new folks here, and one of them is wearing a super cool Hostel 17 hoodie. The other is wearing a Dingo Ate My Baby hoodie, and the other one's wearing a Penn State hoodie. He didn't want to get in. He didn't want to get into the mix.
My Sunnydale High shirt.
We have one. Mm-hmm. You didn't wear it.
But Penn State just won their 8th national championship.
Okay. So he's supporting homage
love.
team.
I like it.
All right.
I like it.
So you've got your 4K TV.
Yeah.
You're watching space movies and all that jazz. So you are in the future. I am in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I have started rewatching 902 Beverly Hills 90210,
Which is not in 4K.
It's barely in like regular format.
Barely in 1080p.
Right, exactly. This is an extremely difficult thing for me to watch now in 2019.
It's hard.
It's well, first of all, it was difficult getting through that first season with the terrible opening credits that were like a smooth 2 minutes long. There is no reason for opening credits of anything to be 2 minutes long.
No. That's just
so I finally get to the second season, and it's got the real theme song with the little Rocky and the punch and the and all that stuff, which is one that we all like really tiny 90s kids know and love. But man, the lack of diversity in the show, and just like even the acting, like Brenda, I must roll my eyes like 1,000 times per episode. And I'm just like, oh my God, it's gonna get stuck like this. And every time they use somebody that's not white, a person of color, it's always to teach a lesson.
right.
About,
It's not just a character.
it's not just somebody that happens to be there. But today I saw probably the blackest episode that has ever been on 90210. It had Richard Roundtree, yes, Shaft. It had Tina Lifford, the aunt from Queen Sugar.
Okay.
Vivica A. Fox was their daughter. And
She was young.
Yeah, and that dude Eugene Bird that's like perpetually like 15, he was the son. Oh my God.
Was Brandon trying to date her?
Yes. And there were awesome terms like jungle fever thrown around,
right.
and Brandon, you're so hip. So yeah, but I can't stop watching it.
It was the 90s. And I remember being in high school, and a white boy called my house, and it was a huge deal.
Really?
So, yeah.
In high school?
In high school.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but you lived out in...
I lived near Delmont, which is not the most diverse place on the planet.
Right.
So it was a big deal.
Yeah. All right, so
He
what
actually
happened?
didn't tell anybody. He was trying to get one of my friend's phone numbers, so it was kind of sad, yeah. It was that, yeah.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
It's like you made all this commotion for nothing.
Right.
Like, why are you...
Like, come on.
Don't call my house.
Don't call my house
this.
to talk to someone else. That's not fair.
All right, so we're going to wait for the new 3 folks to come in, and then we're going to play a game where we describe an episode poorly, and you guys try to figure out which episode it is.
I'm doing my happy shake dance.
Your happy shake dance.
The happy shake dance.
Okay.
So what made you watch?
Well, it
Rewatch.
came on because poor Luke Perry passed away. And people were asking me a lot of questions because I was alive back then. People were like, were you Luke or were you Jason Priestley? Like, were you Brandon or Dylan? And I had to think about it long and hard, but I'm pretty sure I was...
She's about to answer incorrectly.
I was Brandon.
Incorrectly.
Because I was bothered by how Dylan always talked. He always. This is the way he talked to everybody. Like with his chin to his chest. Brenda.
But he was the bad boy.
Life was so hard and difficult for him, and he's a recovering alcoholic. But I just need to mellow, man. I just need to chill.
I like how no one asks if you're a Steve.
Nobody was a Steve. Steve was barely a Steve. Like, nobody was rooting for Steve.
Not even Steve.
But what's funny is, like, though, he has aged well.
He actually has, but he was 40 when he started, so it's fine.
He didn't have a long way to go.
No. He had nowhere to go but right where he is. But he's also probably one of the most popular actors.
Sharknado.
Right now. Yeah.
Sharknado, and I was watching him on a cooking show, like the world's worst cooks, Celebrity Edition. And it was him and the little boy from Modern Family, LaToya Jackson. Oscar from The Office.
Was he a bad cook?
I only watched a couple episodes. He wasn't too terrible. But he was
not
funny.
that hard to cook.
No, it's really not. Just answer some questions. Oscar from The Office, terrible. It's like, how have you survived? It's a good thing you have that office money to hire a chef or something, because this, sir, I don't understand why you would be okay.
He's coming to Pittsburgh for that Office reunion.
He is.
I don't care.
So
somebody will care. It's not me.
It's not really my thing.
They're making strides. They've gotten better. The Steel City Con itself, their guest list is
Billy
improved,
Zane,
right? But they're still not in the game.
No,
as far as I'm concerned.
Have you guys gone to Steel City Con lately? December. All right, so there are people that are still going. I don't even know if people are still going.
That was such a ringing endorsement.
That came out
Steel
wrong.
City Con. People still go.
That came out wrong. I didn't mean it to be like that. Because I'd like to do some programming for them.
Right. Any programming. Actually, that's my only complaint. They need programming.
Yeah.
They need fan-run programming.
Right.
Other than just the celebrity panels, because there's nothing to do. You go, you look at some cool stuff. I would have said something else. And then
this is a family place. They serve ice cream here.
Yeah.
You can't curse when there's ice cream being served.
And then I go home, and that's about it. I spend maybe 2 hours in there, and then I'm out. At AwesomeCon or...
There's a reason for me to spend buy a weekend pass.
Right. I can't buy a Steel City weekend pass because I can't think what I would do.
What do you do for 3 days?
You
keep coming back.
I honestly don't know.
It's ridiculous.
So, hit us up.
Yeah, let us know because we want to plan. Come over here. We want to play a game.
Camila, what's up first in the prize deck?
I don't know.
What do you have in that big old crate over there?
That's worthy. All right, so we're going to start off with Wendy Torrance Funko Pop.
That's not going to live in my house.
Nope.
Nope.
A Wendy Torrance Funko Pop from The Shining. So if y'all want to play, what we're playing is we'll describe an episode poorly, and you try to guess which episode it is. And we will give you a hint as for what season it's from. So that should be helpful.
That's cheat.
There's sometimes a lot of these could be like a couple different episodes.
I have much higher standards of you guys. I know you don't need it. You don't need that lifeline.
All right. So this one is from season 3. Everything is wrong, and only Cordelia knows it. I hope it's just you need to know the title of the episode. Season 3. Yes, Polly. No. Close. Yes, correct. What is your name again?
Deborah.
Deborah wins a Wendy Torrance, a shining Wendy Torrance for her pop-ups. Oh my god! Oh my god!
All right, what else we got?
I knew we
It's Gaga.
I mean, we have this, but I'm going to save that
That's
for
the-
something hard.
Creme de la creme.
All right, we're gonna have the Aliens Titans with both Ripley and an alien. All right. It's from season 1. Buffy goes out with a seemingly quiet boy, but it turns out he's a thrill seeker and just wants to kick it in the morgue. Okay.
never kill a boy on the first.
Yes.
Correct. You don't want it?
Yeah.
Seriously, guys, you guys have to take this stuff from us.
It's not coming back.
Okay.
Find it at home.
Okay, yes, please. Please and thank you. Okay, excellent. All right. So, Deadpool suspenders?
Sure.
Deadpool suspenders. This is from season 2. All of the ladies in Sunnydale are super in love and ready to kill for it. What? Season 2.
Liz, are you Googling? Okay.
All right, I'm going to give a hint. It's a Xander heavy episode. You don't know the names? All right. Describe it correctly.
It's the one where they try to do the love film, Buffy, and then all the other.
Yes, it's Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered. You're welcome. All right, what's this?
This is a chrome hoodie of the hood ornament of the Flash. You put it on your car.
The Flash. So you too can just kind of like roll around town
With the Flash on the
with
front
the
of your
Flash
car
on the front of your Jetta.
as he jets around the streets of Pittsburgh.
All right. Okay.
Season 4?
Season 4. Spike forms an entire plan around the Beatles.
The Yoko effect.
Yes.
Yes. So you went and saw Us.
Yes. All right. So we're gonna put a pin in the gifts on the prizes right now on the games. All right. Yes, I saw Us. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay. Now I know how you are as a person. Did you cry?
I almost cried.
Were you like several minutes afterwards just kind of rocking in your seat like it's time to go, Camila. We have to go home now.
It wasn't like.
It wasn't 8mm?
No,
Okay.
It wasn't like that. Like by the end, you're like, I'm in it a little bit more, and there's like, things start to feel a little bit better.
Okay.
About life.
Okay.
And about meaning. But when they first introduced the Shadow family, when they come into the house, that moment is so tense and so terrifying that I almost cried. Like I sat there, I'm like, why do I want to cry right now? And Lupita Nyong'o's. Like,
She's amazing.
She just deserves all the awards for everything. And
It's early though. That's the only problem is that the movie just came out.
I know.
And Oscars are a full year away, and people will have forgotten by then.
But her choices for this other character, for the Red character, woo, like that was the thing. Like everything from her movements to her choice, the way she spoke, and just yes, this movie was terrifying. It was wonderful. What I would like is like when Alfred Hitchcock released Psycho. And I don't know if this happened the entire run, but I don't know how they did movies back then in the theater. But at least opening night, it was like nobody gets let in the theater after the movie has started. I would like to see more of that.
That would be nice.
Yeah, because there are things that were of importance in the beginning of the movie that I almost missed because I like dropped popcorn on myself.
So pay attention.
Right.
Arrive on time and shut your phone and mouth.
I'm definitely gonna see it again in the theater.
Were people screaming? Is it like a scream out loud jump scare kind of scare?
No,
or
it's
just
all.
I'm uncomfortable. I want to go home.
It's all very psychological. It's all very there's a couple of jump things, but but I think it was just because we watched the Dolby, and I wasn't just like, oh, that's right there on my tush.
And I'm freaked out by masks, so I know that kid's gonna terrify me, and I'm probably gonna hide in my shirt.
Yeah, that's gonna get uncomfortable.
Yeah,
on both kids in masks.
Yeah.
So, yes, but I highly recommend it, and I can't wait for you to see it.
And what about M'Baku? Winston is his name. Winston Duke.
What's funny is
ape.
What's funny is the way that his character is, like he's like this real, like almost kind of nerdy, whatever. And I realized I've never heard Winston Duke speak for real.
Other than
as M'Baku. And so I was like, I really hope this isn't the way this man speaks, because that changes a whole lot of everything about the way I look at it. So apparently it's not. Like I went home and watched an interview or something, but his thing was that he kind of took that from Jordan Peele.
Okay.
Like, so he's kind of imitating Jordan Peele, and like that was his thing. It's like, you're supposed to be the nerdy dad that went to Howard and thinks he's still kind of cool, that kind of thing, and so kind of bougie black family, that kind of thing. So,
okay.
So yeah, but he was great, and both his, like, everybody was really on point. Just like even being able to do they play their regular selves and their shadow selves, like the kids, like they deserve mad kudos too, because they were awfully creepy. Something like a lot of kids can't pull that off. Kid actors,
creepy kids, and me, that's gonna give me nightmares, and I don't like kids to begin with, but
at least they're not blonde.
I just don't. They're useless. I know they grow up to be something sometimes, but they get in my way.
They get in your way.
They get in my way. They're sticky. They smell bad.
So two more listeners have come through. Would you ladies like some buttons? A button. Let me rephrase that. A button apiece. A button apiece.
Take all of the buttons. So where do you think that Us fits in with contemporary horror movies? Is it leading the pack? Is it what they should be from here on out?
I think it might be unfair to call it just a straight up horror movie, because I'm really leaning very much towards psychological thriller, because right, exactly, like I am more for psychological thrillers, and
Did he say it was a horror movie? He's the one that is trying to say it's. Well, I think he's making a joke because Get Out was nominated for musical or comedy.
Right, yeah, right.
Why?
Exactly. And I also thought of Get Out as more of a... No, there was a lot of blood and gore there, so yeah, it was a psychological horror. Yeah, but this one, I don't recall there being a lot of blood in Us. But yeah, like it was everything that scared me. It was all just like in my head, and like all just that thinking, like overthinking everything. It's a real thinker.
Good
like you walk out of there. There was a great usage of the like. This is probably the only times a movie has used like the same music they use in the trailer.
But I like that cut of.
Oh, I love it.
It's a really good cut of that song.
I love it. And it's called the Tethered remix.
Okay,
That's
are they
important.
actually going to make it available to buy, or
I don't know. If not, I'll figure out a way to rip it off of YouTube. I don't know.
We got ways, we got skills. It's a technological.
I know what
age.
I'm doing. So should we play trivia now?
Sure. I don't know. I don't know if they're up for it.
Y'all want trivia?
Up for it?
Yeah.
All right.
Good old-fashioned trivia.
If you thought those were hard.
Wait, I feel like something really special has to be done for this Xander.
That's last.
For this ice cream Xander. I know, But should there be like impressions, or should people
The best Snoopy dance.
Snoopy dance? All right, so that's it. So I need you guys. We're not gonna do it right this second, but warm up your calves. Work
some
out whatever.
stretches.
Yeah, work it out whatever you need to do, and then the signed ice cream Xander can be yours for the best Snoopy dance.
I didn't make him write that.
That was all on him. He decided to make that, and
He decided to make that special. It's
super. Yeah.
some special sauce on that.
You took it too far.
I always do. Just one step. I felt it coming. I tripped over it.
Going.
I'm going to push right through it. All right, the first Buffy trivia question for some Nightmare on Elm Street playing cards will be, who uttered the first sentence in the series and what was said? I told you, these are hard. I'm not playing around.
Marcella looked.
Darla?
Yes?
All right.
I feel like the gist of it, but it's so cold. Yeah. So cold. Can't remember. So Darla.
You're close. You're getting there.
Should we accept just the gist?
We will accept the Darla first and a gist for the second.
Okay. You got a gist? No, I
And
thought she was gonna like give us a gist. We kind of like.
She gave us half the gist.
Okay. What's
The
she got?
actual is, are you sure this is a good idea? As they're breaking into the high school. With the guy from CSI New York.
Wow, there's the extra right there. I don't know. Like, I don't even. I have no idea what that even means. Like, seriously, Jody, take it. And also, Jody, help yourself to a button. Okay.
Yes.
All right, next question.
Next for
Oh, we got more stuff. You have any Walking Dead fans here?
All right, I'm telling you, these questions are hard. We went for the hardest ones we could find because we wanted to do something a little extra.
We got a wine tumbler
All right, season 2,
and a coral.
that weirdo Ted. How many sales?
You shut your filthy mouth about John.
I said weirdo Ted, not weirdo John Ritter.
Okay.
Here's the difference. How many sales does Ted have on the leaderboard when Buffy snoops at his office?
Do you want to give? This is a multiple choice.
Nope.
Oh.
No. Is it in the 10s, the 20s, the 30s, or the 40s? But you're close enough because it's 24.
What'd you guess?
30s.
Okay. All right. Would you like a tumbler? Tumbler for your wine or just regular coral tumbler?
Now, who doesn't want a wine sippy cup? I mean,
A wine sippy
it's a
cup.
wine sippy cup. Right.
What you got else?
All right. This one's a little rough. What does Johnny Calendar's tombstone read?
It's Yana Calderich. For the inscription.
Damn, girl.
And that's all.
It
That's
says
all.
her full name.
Just her name.
No, seriously, like nobody took the time to write an epitaph.
No, nothing at all. Just no. Peace be with you. Thanks. Just her name.
Oh, she got shade. All right.
I said betrayer.
Stop keeping secrets, Jenny.
All right. Which body part is Riley letting a vampire feed from when Buffy discovers him? Give the lady a prize. Let her pick one.
Sure, go ahead and dig in there. I don't know. Good luck.
Anything but the doll.
Yeah.
What song plays as Joyce wishes Buffy a happy birthday in season 2? Such a sweet little mother-daughter moment on the couch with their Hanes store socks. Those big athletic socks that come up like mid-calf.
Shame on you. Shame on you for trying to shame Joyce and Buffy about their sock choices. You know, dang on well that Joyce picked that up like a 25 pack at Walgreens.
At the Sunnydale swap meet.
They were watching a movie when this happened. So.
And it's playing in the cake-filled throat in the movie.
It's a black and white movie.
It is a black and white movie.
You're always so close, but it's so far.
These are difficult as all man.
We made it that way on purpose.
I need to watch this like 30 more times. I have enough watching.
Just when you think you know it, we're here to surprise you with, of all things,
And make you feel bad about yourself.
a BuzzFeed quiz.
This was just a BuzzFeed quiz.
The lights were singing, but it wasn't singing in the rain.
No.
Oh.
No, that's not fun. Yeah.
All right, well.
It was a lovely little tune called Good Night, My Love.
Does anybody even know that song? Like, honestly, like.
You can hear it now. You can hear it in the back of your head. Yeah, you can hear it. Mm-hmm.
All right, we get it. You know, I mean, you're super into Buffy. Okay, there it is. Okay, well, that makes sense. You all right? You got any more questions?
I do. How many donuts does Xander get the gang in his new car in season 3? We'll take a total number of donuts, or if you actually know the breakdown of the kinds of donuts that he
Which
ordered.
nobody expects that you will.
I do. It is. And that. If you can give us what? It is the Zeppo.
It is the Zeppo.
And it is 2 glaze, 2 cinnamon, 2 cream, and 4 jelly. Because there's never enough jelly.
Never enough jelly.
Buffy ate 2.
Someone eat all the jellies?
Well, you can't have him getting in trouble,
All right.
getting in the way.
You want something off the table here, or you're all set? Okay, she just likes the feel that's knowing that she got it. Just the adulation. That's totally worth it. It's like, I just need it on the inside. That's fine. All right. So this one has a personal connection to me, but I don't expect any of you to get it or know it because, I mean, we all just met,
It'd be
basically.
a little weird. It would be a little weird.
What day does Faith wake up from her coma? That is correct.
Yeah, we didn't think about that. We didn't think about that being technically.
Technically, that is correct.
That's
you know,
correct.
she's fun. Oh, go on.
You're okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Welcome.
Walk on by. Walk on by. Yes, February 25th. All right, so you got 2 more?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who does Buffy jokingly accuse of drinking her roommate's milk? Who does Buffy jokingly accuse of drinking her roommate's milk? She had a terrible roommate. If anyone enjoyed Kathy's presence, I'll give him $100. Especially all the Celine Dion.
Yeah. What was it? I thought it was Cher.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It was a Cher song. But did she have a Celine poster?
I think she had a Celine poster.
Yeah.
The smell of everything. whatever's
Freshly
happening
made
right now.
waffle cone is wafting through the air And it's intoxicating.
It is.
It was the same name of a rather obnoxious puppet
Yeah.
in the very first season.
In their first season, what was it? Sid.
The Wily Dairy Gnome.
I was gonna say if it was a gnome. Garden. Yeah, there's a lot of garden gnomes.
Yep. For some odd reason. Who knows why? Hat?
Oh yeah. Thank you.
All right. Which god does Willow demand bring Tara back to life?
Osiris.
All right.
There was no thought.
None whatsoever. She's like, that one I know it's right there on the tip of my tongue.
I'm usually beeping around when she's going,
Is this the same God that you curse? Do you curse the same God and just normal every day? It's like traffic,
You're sitting there with your I don't want to watch this part. All right, the last one. What is the last word spoken in the series, and who says it?
She's right. She said,
You're
what do
close.
we do now? She's got what? She's got who? Yes. So we've got a twofer. Something from the table.
It is now. We also have very obnoxious temporary tattoos. From He-Man. Masters of the Universe.
Right? The sass.
Right?
Exactly. It's like, why? Oh.
And if you have a significant other, I highly suggest using the sassy tagger and pretending that it's real.
There you go.
Just say, look what I got, honey. You like it?
All right, so I think now would be a good time to hear from our audience here. If anybody want to share anything, talk about anything, you guys.
It's a safe space.
You guys feeling? Yes, it smells good. It's a safe space. No, but seriously, all right, anybody have a particularly favorite episode you want to gush over at this moment, or is there an episode that really bugs you that you want to kvetch about?
Or if you've listened to the show and we made a particular statement about a favorite episode of yours and you're ready to chat.
And you want to fight us. And you got some words for us. Come on down.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh snap, she's holding her eyes like, oh, I got some words.
All right, so triangle.
Tell us your name.
Oh, my name is Catherine.
Okay.
You crapped on triangle real hard.
That's the one with the troll. Right?
Yes,
Okay.
that is such a fun episode. Anya is hilarious in that episode. There are plenty of episodes I get when you're like, why would you watch Bad Eggs repeatedly? But come on, he's a troll. And Anya is at her best in that episode. She is so funny and charming.
She is very funny and charming.
Stupid Willow fight with her.
You're like the
great.
fish.
She's so dumb in that episode. She's so dumb. You even say it. You're like, you know to stop the spell, and you didn't even bother. You just kept going. And I can do it. I believe I can gesture emphatically to drive the car. It's great. It's hilarious. I'm not going to act like it's like a hard-hitting episode that like offers a lot, but it's so much fun.
It does have shining moments. Xander and Spike.
To be honest, I don't remember exactly what I said about the episode. But I do recall, I know that I always really like the Spike and Xander moments.
Yes, at
like
the Bronze.
those, yes. Their little buddy cop situation.
Especially with Olaf asking for babies.
And just the way Spike just stares at him the whole time. It is just.
What do you think, the hospital? Shut up!
All right, so noted. Yes. Anything bad I may have said about Triangle? Any poo-pooing I may have done on Triangle, I would like to take that back and just point out that it is a very entertaining episode, and it's full of hilarity.
I for sure thought you were going to come at us about Tara.
Oh no.
Okay.
Did we say something bad about Tara?
We're always saying something bad about
I mean, it's like the beginning of Tara when Tara was just fine, when we were all just finding her. It was rough.
Lucky I'm a little behind.
It gets better because there's a lot of love. I have a lot of love for Tara,
Yeah,
and I
we
still,
just haven't gotten to that part
right
yet.
because it was, and it's not even like Tara. It's like whoever wrote for Tara at that point in time, like whoever was directing.
Shut up. Just want to.
So yes, there's a lot of love that we have for Tara, but
Where she goes from where she ends, two totally different places and two
Right.
totally different amounts of love for that character.
right.
You know,
Like-
I don't have any time for you.
She's one of the few, she's one of the few characters that has a really great arc,
Yeah.
just a character arc all together, and just like a growth, because it's like her and Wesley, and I really hope everybody is caught up with Buffy and Angel.
Spoiler alert. Yeah, whoops. Sorry.
All right, does anybody else want to come at me? Normal again. Oh my gosh. This is one of your faves.
Normal Again is the one where Buffy is. My name's Jen Sarabach. Where Buffy is in an institution, but maybe she is and maybe she's not. She gets that inoculation
Yes.
from the demon.
She gets poked by
Yeah, and then she doesn't know whether it's what's real and what isn't. That messed me up. I teach psych, and so the whole idea of Buffy as a schizophrenic just intrigues me. And then it really messed me up. And then I was really worried, like, the last episode would be like, yeah, she is in a... And I
Her
was like,
just
you can't
waking
do
up.
that. You can't do that. That can't be.
This ain't saying elsewhere. We're not in a ball.
This has to have
Right.
been real. But in that episode, you're in there and you're like, maybe this is a hallucination. So that episode really, that's one of, like, my favorite.
We haven't quite gotten there yet, and I can't wait to get there.
Because I kind of have the opposite feeling. Like, I love the episode. It's a real thinker, and it did kind of mess me up, too. But I was kind of thinking, like, that would be the perfect way to just end the series. And just leave us all like, huh? Like, what? I mean, there would have been a lot of backlash. I'm sure a lot of people would have been like, how dare you? Like, blah, blah, blah. But I would have walked away a little bit, happy, like, okay with that.
I knew it wasn't real because Hank is... We're in an ice cream shop, and I can't talk. I can't say what I want.
Hank is filling appropriate expletives.
Yes.
Here.
And in that altar, Hank was actually a dad. And so it was like, this isn't real. This isn't real at all. Come in, have ice cream.
Yes,
it's okay.
Fine. Don't mind us.
Ice cream's that way. And it's delicious.
I would highly suggest the Buffy shake. It's delightful.
There's cake in it. Didn't
All right.
care.
So, anybody else got some thoughts, concerns, comments, questions? All right. So I guess it's time to Snoopy dance. Yeah. All right. So who wants to try this out?
So we are family.
Oh snap, Jody. She's like, no, I just want to dance to the song. It's like, I'm feeling it. I gotta dance. Anybody? Nobody's gonna. All right. All right. Man, I feel.
Like legit has happy dance.
Yeah. All right, cool. And I have no idea how we're supposed to judge this. I feel bad.
If it hits me in my feels,
I feel terrible.
audience will ask them.
Okay.
It'll be a
All right, it'll be
golf
audience. Yeah, applause. All right.
Snaps.
So-
I can't snap with my right hand.
Just applause.
I don't know how. I don't
Just
know why.
applause.
I can do the left, but these fingers don't work. I don't understand.
You might want to try seeing a doctor.
I know.
I know. All right,
I don't
line
know.
up here, ladies.
It's just, I don't, yeah.
All right.
Don't understand it.
All right.
Wait, are we better?
Oh, wait. Do you guys mind if I videotape this? You guys don't? Okay.
I feel like this is a Snoopy dance first. No, you gotta use your memory.
Yeah, that's part of it. That's part of it, man. All right. And 5, 6, 7, 8.
Snoopy dance.
Deborah. All right. Deborah. Applause.
Snaps. Applause, whatever.
Jody.
Catherine.
What's your name? Liz. Liz. We got two Liz.
Liz, congratulations.
You're welcome.
And the rest of y'all can grab another bucket.
And a shirt.
Oh, yes, and a shirt.
And a shirt.
Yes, of course. T-shirts. I totally forgot they were here.
What size?
Jody. Oh, you did? Okay.
Friend who would Snoopy dance all the time in high school. She and I Snoopy danced a lot.
I love the fact that the lady who won, Liz, she just revealed that she'd spent a lot of time Snoopy dancing, apparently. And yeah, that's fine. You know what? We all have our things. We all. Okay, that's fine. I feel like we should all take the time to do a Snoopy dance every day.
Every day.
And in heels, no less, too. And the heels.
We've got lots more shirts.
We got lots more shirts.
Dance, monkeys, dance.
So, all right. So let's talk about the possibility of an Angel reboot or revival or whatever the heck they're doing. Like, what are they talking about? They're doing. I know. Yes.
Yeah, he is.
I know. I'm pretty sure he has no time to be a vampire anymore. But yeah. So they
I
just.
tried to watch that show, and I was like, it's a vampire.
I haven't even tried. Yeah, I haven't even tried. I couldn't get through Bones. I didn't finish Bones.
Yeah, I can't.
And
He has a particular set of skills, and stealing is not one of them. He's not.
You just fight those terrorists.
Yeah. No, I can't.
so I guess it wasn't that it was going to be a reboot or revival. It's like something special is in
Yeah.
the works.
Something in the. I'm okay with it.
I mean, that's fine. I would just want a movie. Like that would be super dope for me. Just like a. Whatever happened to the made-for-TV movies? Like we
Right.
don't. I miss that commercials and all.
I do too.
The movie of the week, the MO dubs.
On that alleyway and find out what happened.
Well, that makes
That's
sense
all I want.
about the comics, about continuing the comics, because if you read the comics, they've been going on for years. Like season 12.
Yep.
And they're all intertwined. There's so many different versions of them. Are you going to pick up where the comics left off, or now we have like two different canons?
As long as we do not make any reference to Angel being Twilight, I am perfectly fine with
I'm
it.
sorry. Could you explain?
So in Buffy season 10, 11, who cares?
Oh, that was so.
Yeah, he actually became a villain named Twilight.
Stop it. I need you to
Yeah.
stop it right now.
And he did something bad.
Like Venom, or it was very strange.
And he spoiler alert.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That's it.
Aged like 6 times.
Yeah. It's like you did just.
So clearly, a lot of you read the comics, and at that moment,
I'm trying to collect libraries and shit.
That's what I did.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got through 9 or 10, and they haven't put out 11. They're just way behind.
So where are we now? Like I know
It's
there's
over.
well the new release of what are
Whatever
these?
that thing is.
Yeah, what are these new ones? The Buffy ones that have just been released.
Back in high school.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're like,
Nice publishers, too.
Yeah.
Dark Horse.
Yeah.
And it's with a more modern twist.
okay,
Willow's out already.
okay. So it's like
They have
this
cell
is
phones.
almost like nothing else exists. Like,
Right.
This is like we're starting from here. This is what's going on. This is its own thing.
So this is any Terminator movie ever. That's what we do. We just ignore before and talk about now. That's what we're doing.
Has anybody gotten into the new ones?
I'm still trying to track it down. It's sold out everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. I haven't tried very hard.
I tried the Slayer book. I got about 10 minutes into the audiobook and literally threw my earphones off and went, "Don't say Buffy's name ever again."
Who's reading it?
I don't even know what this story. It's just a bad story. I don't like it at all. I don't like. They're trying to set it, I think, in the universe, but just don't casually throw in a Buffy name every now and again and expect me to latch my love onto it. I'm not going to. So I have not gone back.
Okay, that's fair enough. I don't know if I. It just seems like a lot of work because with the whole of the comics, and then we've got this new stuff, and then we've got these books, and I'm assuming these books aren't really counting as canon or anything like that. It's just like, hey,
expanded
what
universe.
what happened? What if this kind of thing?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stick to the shows and just be done with it. And if they make a movie a week of Angel, I'll be grateful. And hopefully, J. August
Richards. You almost said Booth.
I almost said Wilson. I don't know why. Hopefully he gets asked back as well as Wesley. And I know Wesley is dead, but Magic's.
Was he?
I can't even with these comics. All right, there's just too much. Like clearly.
Well, and that's the very funny thing. Like, unless we're saying that you have to follow whatever's in the comics, like, why wouldn't you just make a continuation that's like, look at all the Slayers,
Right.
like, and make more stories? Because one of my favorite Angel episodes was the Crazy Slayers.
Oh yes.
There have to be more crazy Slayers out there.
Right?
Yeah.
All the Slayers around the world, like either like getting discovered or like whatever they're these standalone episodes.
Right.
Right. You said that there are more in the comics?
There's, if you get past whatever process season like 9 or 8, late season 8,
You can go on.
it gets to be like there's like little things where they are at more Slayers and they're are investigating lives of other Slayers.
Interesting.
It's not just like so Buffy centered.
And these are the Buffy ones or the Angel ones?
Dark Horse, Buffy.
Gotcha.
And they kind of overlap. Like there's Angel Fate comics, and there's a lot of weird things. But the Dark Horse comics that have been like released with Dark Horse, like there's like a bump that you have to get over, and then they do get into like a lot of stuff. It's just average Slayers and all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
Yep. There's a prison camp at one point.
Yeah.
Just get Slayer stories, make an anthology.
Yeah. Like the books that they have, the different Slayer books that are out. They're
What's that?
amazing.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I like your case.
Yeah, your phone case is awesome.
Or even what they were going to do with Fate, which kind of make it like Kung Fu. She was going to hop on a motorcycle. And
Yeah. I would like
I'd
to
have watched
see
her
more.
do just about
I
anything.
would have watched the crap out of that.
Yep. Yep. I still would.
there's a base character survive. Do something with her. She's always hot.
Right. Right. Exactly. All right. So where are we at now?
Now we have.
We still have more T-shirts. We don't have a lot of. Wait, trivia. We're only like an hour in.
Nope, but I'm sure we can make up trivia.
I am curious. How did y'all find out about what was happening today? Like, do you all listen to the podcast? Facebook. Okay. Interesting.
I listened to it, but I didn't hear about it from the podcast. I heard about it from you. That's what I
Yeah, I think.
Reuniting families and houses all over Pittsburgh.
Exactly.
That's what we
I
did.
was just curious, just wondering if those Facebook ads work.
I think they
If
did.
that targeting works.
I think it did. And we've got some regular foot traffic. People want ice cream because it's nice out
Right.
in the Berg today. It's not freezing for once.
I know.
You guys ever watch In Your Eyes?
Yeah, that's another. Like, does anybody have any questions for us? What's the?
In Your Eyes. It came out in 2014. Joss wrote it, but someone else put it together. I brought it up when I saw you at AwesomeCon. You did.
No, we hadn't.
I had the same look
no,
then.
Yeah, we hadn't watched it then. And
It's a Joss romantic comedy.
who's in it? Who's in it?
The chick from Ruby Sparks, the lead. She's also the big stick.
Okay.
She plays the lead. The most famous guy is the doc from Royal King. He plays her boyfriend or husband.
That Mark somebody.
Yeah.
Fur and
The whole premise is
something.
two strangers that started as kids and see through each other's eyes and feel like what they're touch sensation and emotion.
Nope, that sounds like Black Mirror.
I think I've heard a John Mulaney sketch about this. That's,
Yeah, it's interesting because she's an ex-con, she's like a psych patient, and
weird.
yeah, it has very Joss moments in it, but I'm wondering if anyone else has seen it.
Does anybody else know of In Your Eyes?
I have never seen it.
Wow, where did you even come across this?
We've never getting buzz because of the Joss Whedonness. It was
Gotcha.
between Avengers and 8 Ball Strong.
Oh, okay. So, wow, okay, it's that recent.
Yeah.
Huh.
He wrote it like when he first got to Hollywood, but just sat around and went.
And now he's like, hey, I've got all this clout. Let's cash it in.
When will that happen to us?
I know. Okay.
I want that to happen to me. Just want people to throw money at me. Make what you want.
It's like, okay.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
All right, so any questions?
Best Buffy episode.
Yes, just off the top of your head. Hush. Hush.
Welcome.
Oh, yes. So, yeah, so here's... So... yes.
No music,
All right.
music and acting. It was so cinematic and
Can't.
Yeah.
other Buffy episode like
No.
But it's like the one episode that like the first thing I think of is like you see her and then with the intro music, it's like this is so inappropriate.
It actually should have been like a modified version of the theme.
Yeah.
It should have been a slowed down, violin only
Yeah.
kind of.
You know what I often think about is the poor guy that she
Brian.
Nobody told Brian. I know. I'm sure nobody let Brian know what happened.
Right.
phones that like was like
He had just sent her flowers.
you told me.
Yeah. I just sent you a very nice bouquet of flowers. You
Right. And so so yeah, so it was probably like, 2 weeks after he's like finally gets up the nerves, like, well, maybe I should go ahead and call her. And then he calls the house, and this is the point in time Buffy is finally feeling a little bit better about her life and what's going on. And right, and then Brian asks for Joyce, and she's like, oh God. And Brian, yes. It's just always like, oh, Dawn.
He hangs up when he hears no. No. It's just not even worth it.
Liz, you gotta. What's more feeling? Penn
We
State.
are currently at the body. We just
We had to. Yeah,
bring ourselves to record
We
it.
get canceled a couple times of recording for us to record that episode because I was a sobbing hot mess like throughout the entire thing, and so it's just it has become much more personal into the last year for both of us.
Yeah.
Actually, having lost a parent this past year or so, and
We're not ready.
yeah, so yeah. Oh God.
The hairbrush.
Oh my God. Yeah. So
It's a humanizing moment for Anya that it's actually probably the one single moment that I truly fell for that character. Like, it's
also
like, yeah.
the main moment when I was
Yeah.
like, Willow, you owe her an apology.
Right.
It's like, ma'am, like, why are you
Right?
so rude?
And why are the college's room walls so thin? Seriously. We need to get a man in. Like, but we promise we will get there. We will get through it. Because there's some good stuff on the
A
other
lot
side
of
of that.
bourbon is gonna happen.
Yes. Lots of whiskey, lots of, yeah.
And that's where Tara really takes a turn.
Yes.
Right.
That's,
Exactly.
yes. Mama.
You have a favorite episode, sir? Whatever they tell me is my favorite. Describe it.
My favorite episode is when our Spike goes back to like old England.
Full for love.
Boring layout.
All right.
Then they go back and talk.
Nice. Immense. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say
No.
immense as their
Although it does have, no,
like, no.
but it does have one of the best ending speeches between the two of them up on that hillside.
Ugh, I hate it.
It's
Because it's just like, it's just so,
Angel.
and just the way that he's like, look, he turns around and looks at her, what about me, Buffy? Like, it's, and then the snow, and it's coming down, and it's whatever.
I knew you were going to ask me, and I'm going to try and toss this card. Maybe it's blood ties. I like when Dawn finds out.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like, because everyone else knows each other. It's like she finally finds out, and she's like, which is like, really makes sense for a teenager.
Right?
All teenagers are having an identity crisis, so now
Exactly.
it's like a glowing ball of energy. Or am I a teenager?
Right, exactly. Like, well, you know, we've all basically had that feeling in our teenage lives, like not exactly like, you know, oh, I found out I was born 6 months ago, actually. But it's just like, I mean, it's a great point. And that was kind of when I was like, that's probably the only time where I was like, give Dawn a little more slack. Just let her be. Like, she needs to work through this. But still, I went on continually hating her.
typical child fashion, though. She rubbed it in your face right away. Blobs of energy don't need an education. Get your butt out of that bed and go to school. I don't care. Get out of bed.
I feel like she deserved a day off from school. What about you?
I'm pretty sure Fall to Go is the very last.
Oh.
Because it's like such an interesting take on everything, the depression and the relationship between Buffy and Dawn, and how that all like evolves and evolves at the same time.
That is a great one. Yeah. I remember when live, like when we were watching it live, and oh my God, just like the chills after
So
that when that
many
episode
moments.
ended. It's like, oh my God.
Giles is back. Giles is back. You keep your butt on that ground. Giles is back.
Over and over again, and she's like,
Yes, get down, stay down. Polly?
I have two big cinematic moments, but we'll watch Graduation Day on repeat forever.
Oh wow.
When they all come together and they throw off their robes without weapons, I freaking love that.
Go on.
And Percy is standing there with Angel, of all people, like, we're going to do this. Yeah. You have great hair.
And episode at the end of the series, when all the potentials get their power, and then just that moment where they all like they feel it, and you're just like,
Yeah, I weep a little bit every time that happens. It's like I get a little verklempt.
It's like there's that wonderful moment, and then I also love when Buffy's like, I want you to get out of my face. And it's just like, yes! And all the music, it just soars, and it's too much.
It is.
My little heart.
It's like I need to walk this off. David. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to wrap up the podcast portion, but we're going to continue to hang out, and we can chit-chat and all that jazz, and you can continue to do whatevs here. But thank you all for coming out today. We really appreciate you. And, I don't know, Marcella, you've got any parting words?
No, just thank you guys so much. You have made us very happy because it's not an empty house. You guys love us, and we love that you came out.
So yeah, so make sure to subscribe and all that jazz if you haven't. Pick up some stuff, talk to us, and all that stuff. And we'll, until next time, thank you so much.
And if you can take pictures in your shirts and post them to our Facebook page and tag the show and whatnot, we would love that.
Word. All right.